Hi, hello, welcome back to the class, everyone. Right. Um, Today I'm going to give you an introduction about the Scratch programming and how to develop programs. Okay. So actually, what is a Scratch? Oh, what is a Scratch? Scratch is a software. Okay, it is a software. That software is used to develop programs. We can we can develop programs, we can develop softwares. Okay, softwares mean from the scratch you guys can make games, and also you can make like we call cartoons, small cartoons. You can do these things using scratch. Okay, right. So scratch, which is a visual program development software, is an interactive, attractive, and a simple program with command blocks. There are command blocks. You use these command blocks and you make these small games. Okay, this is a free and open source software. We call it as FOSS. FOSS means free and open source software, and therefore it can be downloaded freely from the following website. So if you go to this website, you can download this scratch. I will show you how to download this scratch. This is the website. Okay, type www.scratch.mit.edu. Okay, after typing it, a website like this will be open for you, right? After opening this website, go to the end of this page. There is resources. Okay, there is a tab or there is a link, download. Click on this link. Click on this link, download link, and a page like this will be open for you, right? I think mostly of you are using the Windows operating system computers or laptops. So select this one, Windows operating system, and click on direct download. It will be downloaded to your computer, then install it in your computer, right? The next question is, most of the students are asking me, teacher, can we download this in our phones? Scratch software which we are learning in the book are not available for phones. We can't download them for the phone. Okay, and we can't make Scratch in the phone, right? There are some Scratch softwares you can download it in the phone, but it is not similar to your uh, books one, right? I will show you a Scratch software which is downloaded in a smartphone, but it is not the same in your book. Okay, see this one. This Scratch is available in the smartphones. Okay, Samsung smartphones, you can download this one, but this is not the one which we are using in our book. It is completely different, isn't it? So I want you guys to download the Scratch 2.0, which we are going to do in your book. This one I want you to download it. Okay, right. No. The cartoons which we are watching are not made by Scratch. Okay, Scratch is Scratch is the basic programming software. Okay, to develop software, that is the basic one, very basic, right? So the cartoons which they are making and the games, there are big games, there are no. So these games and these cartoons are not made using this Scratch. There are other softwares to make these cartoons and the games, but here in Scratch you can develop small games and small cartoons. Okay, yeah, I go to the Google Chrome. Okay, I open the Google Chrome. This is Google Chrome. Write www.scratch.mit.edu. The link which is in your book, write it in the Google Chrome and press enter. Then a website like this will be opened for you. Understood? In this website, in this web page, this is a web page. In this web page, go to the last Go to the end of the web page. There is resources. In resources, there is a link called download. Click on this download link. A page like this will be open for you. Here, select Windows. Okay. That's why I am telling to you to download it in your laptop or the computer. Also, you can download it into your tab, I think. Okay, it will support in your tab. If there are any students who are using the tablet or the tabs, please try to download in the tab and try whether it works there or not. Okay, then go to direct download and it will be downloaded to your computer, and then install the software. Okay, wait, I will tell you. Samsung phones we can't download. Listen to me carefully. This software works in the laptops and computers only. If you have tablets or tabs, download it in your tablet and try whether it works there or not. In smartphones, it doesn't work. Smartphone doesn't work. Understood, everyone? How to make games? That is the thing we are going to learn today. Understood? Right. So before I teach you how to make games using this, okay, Atif, you try and see whether you can download it or not. Okay. The people who are having notepads and who are having these tabs, download and see whether you can download it to your tabs and notepads. Click on this download, direct download. When you click on this direct download, a window like this will be opened for you. A window like this will be open for you. Then save the Scratch software anywhere you can remember, save it. Then it will be downloaded to your computer. Go to the location where you downloaded the software and double click on it, and it will be installed. After installing, you can go and open the Scratch software. Now understood how to download? Okay, I will show you some of the games. Okay. There are a lot of games, and there are a lot of what do you call these softwares made by this Scratch. It is basic, huh? You can't make big games, okay? Just basic games you can make. The thing is, you should be creative, okay? Your creativity is the thing you should have. Okay, right. So this is a game named Blind Day. Okay, multiplayers are there. See, I run it. I click on this one. Right. So this is how you should play. I don't know whether it is not much, what do you call, clear, okay? Why sound is not there? Oh, there is a obstacle here. Can you see? That's why I died. Okay. Okay. Likewise, you can play this game. Okay. Okay. So this is one of the games. And I will show you another game. This one. Download these games or not? These games are not downloadable. Actually, you guys can make more attractive games than this. Okay, you should have creativity, and these games cannot be downloaded. You should go to this online and play it. Okay. This is the Scratch. After installing it in your computer, go to the start button, write Scratch. So this is Scratch. Click on it. After clicking on, something like this will be opened for you. So this is the Scratch program. Okay, everyone, this is the Scratch program. Here there are several things you should learn before starting to develop a software. Okay, so what are the things I am going today? I am teaching you some of the basic things in the Scratch. Okay, right. So here, this one, everyone, this one is the stage. This one is the stage. Everyone can see, right? This is a stage. In the stage, there are sprites. These are called as sprites, right? These sprites, we script them. We script them. Where we script this sprite? In this scripted area. In this scripted area. How to script these sprites? We should select the block tabs from here. Take the tabs, okay? Take the blocks and we can script the sprite, right? Now, for an example, we'll say like this. If you are playing a drama in your school, or if you are acting a drama in your school, the teacher is scripting you, isn't it? The teacher scripts a drama and it gives the dialogues to the characters, isn't it? So here the characters of the drama are these sprites. There are many sprites. Okay, I will show you how to get this sprite. This is the sprite area. Okay, from this sprite area, click on this one. See here, everyone, choose a sprite. Click on choose a sprite. There are a lot of sprite here. There are a lot of sprite here, right? So you can select whatever the sprite you want from here. There are animals, people, fantasy, dance, music, sports, food, fashion, letters are there. So for an example, I am selecting this bear. Double click on the bear and the bear will be added to the stage. If you don't want a spirit, if you want to delete a sprite, if you want to delete a sprite from this stage, go to the sprite area, click on the sprite and there is an X. Can you see? Click on that X and the sprite will be deleted. Now understood? If you want to apply sprites which are not in the sprite here, which are not available in the Scratch sprite list, you can download sprites to your computer and upload them into the Scratch. Understood? If you want to draw if you want to draw sprites, you also can draw sprites from this paint. Click on this paint and you can draw sprites. Now for an example, we like this. So this is a sprite. This is a sprite. So you can draw a sprite. Either you can draw a sprite or you can download a sprite, or else you can take a sprite which is already available in the Scratch. Now understood about the sprite. Also you can change the size of the sprite. The size of the sprite you can change. For an example, it is 100 here, the size. You can change it into 60. Whatever the size you can change. 70, you can change the size of the sprite. Now, also you can take backgrounds to the stage. You can take backgrounds to the stage. Okay, how to take backgrounds to the stage? Go to choose a backdrop. Okay, click on backdrop. There are a lot of backgrounds here. See, fantasy, music, sports, outdoors, indoors, space, underwater, patterns, a lot of backgrounds. Now, for an example, I will select this woods one. So select the wood. This is a background. Now show the background, everyone. If you want to take a background which is not in the Scratch, go and upload the background. If you click on upload backdrop, a window like this will be opened for you. I will show you. See, a window like this open for you. You can select whatever the background you downloaded it and open it, and it will be opened here. Okay, right. If you want to draw a background also, you can draw a background using this paint. Use the paint and you can draw a background. For an example, I am drawing a, for an example, okay. Likewise, you can draw a background also. Now understood how to take the backdrops. If you don't want this background, you can delete it, okay. You can add another background instead of this one. Now I will apply this background. Understood, everyone? Yeah, background, only one background you can use. You cannot use more than one background, okay? So if you don't want this background, you should select another background from here. This stage, okay? This stage is divided like this. There is a diagram, okay, around the stage. When the sprite, okay, when the sprite moves around the stage, there is a diagram. According to the diagram, there are numbers to this diagram, right? For an example, if my sprite is here, there is a number of this location. It shows here, okay. Now for an example, I will show you. Now see here, this one, x minus 124, y minus 76. If I move this one, see what happens. The count is changing, right? See. So this is the location of my bear. It shows the location of my bear. Okay, right. Which star? Which star? Oh, it is surprise. See? Surprise mean it gives me a sprite which it wants, not which I want. Surprise. It is surprising me. This one is scripted area. Here the place, or here this is the area where we are what do you call it? Script the sprite, script the characters. Now for an example, if the teacher writes a drama, it is a dialogue form drama, no? So when you are acting the drama, the teacher is giving you the dialogue. Teacher gives the dialogue to the particular what do you call it, to the particular character. Okay, so the character should talk as the teacher says, right? Now for an example, if the character should be angry and talk angrily, then the teacher says, in this place you should talk angrily, you should walk this distance, you should turn like this. So the teacher is scripting you, isn't it? The people who are making the drama is scripting you. Likewise here, we are the people. That means now I am not using this Scratch. If you are using the Scratch and you are developing a program, you are the one who is scripting this sprite. So this is the scripted area. This is the script area here. Now understood what is the script area? Right. Now let's see what are these block tabs mean? Okay, now for an example here, see, these are block tabs. Okay, why we are using these block tabs? The blocks categorize, sorry, the block categories are all color coded and the relevant block is displayed under the relevant tab. So there are block tabs here and here there are blocks. Okay, so we are using these blocks to show the action on the stage. Now for an example, if you want the bear to talk, okay, to talk, then you should use these blocks. Understood? If you want the bear to make a sound, then you should use these blocks. That's why we are using blocks. So each of these blocks, okay, there are a lot of blocks here. These blocks, we drag them and drop them in the scripts area, right? So let's learn what are these blocks used for. Okay, let's learn what are these blocks used for. So there are a lot of classification of blocks and here these are the blocks and some examples, right? So let's learn one by one. The motion block. The motion block tab includes command blocks pertaining to move the sprite on the stage. If you want to move the sprite on the stage, then you should use the motion blocks. For an example, I want to tell you another thing before that. Here, tutorials, if you go to the tutorials, there are a lot of tutorials here. Okay, you can use these tutorials also. They are teaching you about the Scratch, okay, on how to get started, how to create animation that talk, how to animate a name, how to make music, make a clicker game. You know, there are clicker game. When you click, you can play by clicking the game, like that. Make a chase game. Chase game means chasing, right? Now for an example, a cat is chasing a mouse. Likewise, you can make games, right? So this one is tutorial. Tutorial mean they are teaching you. Now understood what is tutorial, right? Back to the tabs. So this is the motion tab. So normally there are two buttons here. Okay, the green flag is go and this red one is stop. So when I click this go, I want this bear to move from here to here. Okay, for an example, now how it moves walking later I will tell you. For now, just understand what are these tabs. Okay, just an introduction. So if I click this flag, so that is the first one. Now when I click this flag means when flag green clicked, when this green clicked, okay, what should happen? The bear should go to XY. The bear should go. For an example, we'll say the bear should go here to 90 minus 80. It should go to 90 minus 80. It should go from here to here. It should move, right? Okay. Now see what happens. Did it move? See, I click on this green and it moves. Now understood. This is the movement. It moves. If you want it to turn, also it will turn. Now for an example like this. 15-degree it should turn. See what happened? It went and turned 15 degrees. Now understood? So these are motions. These are motions. Understood? Okay. Now these are motions. Now let's go to the looks. What are looks? Looks mean, let's change this sprite. Okay. Yes, if you want to delete not a motion, if you want to delete an event, what you should do is just go to the event like this. Okay, click on the event you want to delete and click on delete in your keyboard. Click on delete in your keyboard. Next one is looks. Looks mean communication. You communicate. Your sprite is communicating. It talks. Includes command blocks pertaining to communicate among the sprites. Now, for an example, when I click this bear, the bear should talk. Okay. Now, for an example, what I say, events. I say, when this sprite clicked. When this sprite clicks, see, now when I am choosing sprites, maybe in one stage there can be more than 2 or 3 sprites, no, isn't it? Now for an example, see, when you select this sprite, here it will be appeared. So now you are scripting to this sprite. If you want to script this sprite, go and click on this sprite and then this sprite will be appeared here, right? Because when scripting the sprite, you should correctly know how to script the sprite. Okay, the green flag, starting flag, it should be there. Now if you can remember, we learned on the uh, grade 6 book, there is a start now for everything. So for an example, I should tell them when this is clicked, or when this button is pressed, or when the sprite is clicked, I should tell them. Understood? Now I am telling, when I click on this sprite, okay, when I click on this bear, what should happen? Go to the looks. It should say, hello Yusuf. For an example, it should say what? Hello Yusuf. Okay, and stays for 2 seconds, and then it thinks. It thinks. Now see what happens. Okay, so now I am clicking on this, what do you call, the bear. Okay, see what happens. So when I click on the bear, what happens? The bear starts to talk, isn't it? See, sound. We can apply sound to the uh, sprites. How to apply sounds to the sprite like this? Now for an example, see here, sounds tab. Click on sound tab. There is a mark like this, speaker mark. Go and click on that, choose a sound. There are a lot of sounds here. Can you hear? Animal sounds. Right? Likewise, there are a lot of sounds. No, they are not asking username and password. No, no, no. So there are a lot of sounds. Okay, you can add sounds also. Yeah. Hey. Right? Okay. Now let's select this sound. I'm going to select these 2 sounds to my memory. Okay, the growl sound and the grunt sound. The growl sound and the grunt sound. Now I selected the sound I want. If you want to select sounds which are not in the Scratch, you can download sounds to your computer. So after selecting this upload sound, you can upload sound from your computer, or else you can record sounds also. For an example, go to this record and you can click on record and it will be recorded here. Okay. Click on record and it will be recorded here. Okay. So this is not, now I'm going to re-record. Hi. Wait, there is a small. If you click on record, you can record a sound. Hi. 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 Likewise, you can record sounds also. Hi. Okay. Hi. Right. Now you know sounds also, you can upload sounds, you can get sounds from the scratch, or else you can record the sounds. Now go to the code. Now what am I going to do here? I am going to put a sound before the Bear says hello Yusuf. Okay. So here go to sound. Select this one. Play sounds growl. Here you can change the sound. I put the growl, and after it growls, there is another sound. This one. We will select this one. Grunt. So now see what happened. So see. The difference between these two sounds are first it makes the sound. First it makes the sound. After that it says hello Yusuf. Here when it says all along with all along with that thinking, the sound comes. See. Now understood? If you put a yes, please. Right. Next one, I am going to teach you. Just keep the pen, okay? Pen I will teach you another time. Pen and data I will teach you another time. I am going to teach you about events and the operators. Events and operators, okay? Others we will learn about them also, okay? I am going to script this, what do you call, the cat, okay? So here I am going to make something like this, see? I am going to use some events, okay? I am going to use some events, and I am going to use some events, and also all along with events, I am going to use some variables, okay? And operators inside that, okay? So here what happens, uh, instead of clicking on the green flag, I am going to click on the cat. When I click on the cat, what happens? The cat talks. After that, it asks a question, and then it gives the answer for the question. Okay, so let's do that. First of all, now what is the start? When the cat is clicked, isn't it? So when this sprite clicked, when I click on this sprite, okay, we'll make it a little bit bigger. So when this sprite is clicked, what should happen? It makes a sound. Let's add a sound here. There is a sound, meow sound, right? We will add other sounds also. I am selecting sound. And I am selecting this sound. Also I am selecting this sound. Hey, 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 hey. So there are 4 sounds, right? Okay. Now let's start to script the cat. When I click on this sprite, it should make a sound first. Okay, it should meow first. It should meow first. Okay, and then it should greet you. It should greet you. It should say, it should tell, hey there, hello there. Okay. After that, it waits 2 seconds and it asks you a question. It asks you a question. Another say. Okay. Before asking the question, it says hey. Before asking the question, it says what? Hey. And the question is, what is the sum of 5 plus 10. A question. And wait for 2 seconds. Okay. After waiting for 2 seconds, it thinks. It thinks, okay. Now I am going to make the calculation. Okay, so how to make the calculation? Go to variables. Now in variables, there should be a variable for 5, a variable for 10, and another variable for the calculated, for the sum, isn't it? So let's make a variable. Variable A, variable B, variable C. Now I am telling, set variable A, set A to 5. Then set B to 10. Set B to 10. Set C to A plus B, no. So you should go to the operators and select this operator. Put it inside. Here it should be A plus B, isn't it? So the C is A plus B. Go to variables. Take the A, put it inside this. Take the B, drag the B and drop it inside this. Then this cat should tell, I know the answer. It should tell, yeah, I know the answer. So the yeah sound should come. The next one. Okay. Yeah sound. It should say yay. We applied, sorry, it should sound, okay, yay sound. Yeah, I know the answer. I know the answer. And it waits for 5 seconds, okay, and then it asks again, shall I tell? It asks again, shall I tell? Shall I answer? And wait for 3 seconds. Then it should muse again, okay, it should make a sound again, the second mew, and tells the answer. When it tells the answer, when it says the answer, it says, okay, we should use another operator, join. The answer is, and here it should be C, isn't it? Go to variable, apply the C. Now understood this, what do you call, the scripted thing. Shall we run this cat now? Shall I click on this cat now? Okay, I'm going to click. See what happens.
Hey. Yeah.
Is it correct? The answer 5 plus 10 is 50. Now understood. Is it fun?
Hey. Yeah.
Okay. So this is it. This is the basic. Okay, this is the basic. Right? Now in tutorials you can learn more things about this. Okay, if you are having laptops and computers, if somebody is there with laptops and computers, download the Scratch and use this one and try. Okay, others do the things which is in the book. Next week I will teach you the other things also, right? So this is the basic. Understood everyone? If yes, put a yes, please. Okay, now how to make a character run, how to make a sprite run, or how to make it walk, we will learn it. Okay, so hope everybody understood the lesson today, and I know it is interesting. So try to download it. Okay, try to download it and install it in your computer. Until we will meet again at the next class, thank you for joining the class everyone, and have a nice day.